radio check, radio check. Gotta make sure that everything's working properly. And it is. Perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Today we finish this. Or we die trying. No, just kidding. Now, I say there's one more mission left for us, but I want to do a little bit of practice before I actually get into that. So, funny thing here, I could go back and do free mission, and basically just grind out credits so that I can max out my aircraft a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think, yeah, this is one of the missions.
Our forces are now to attack the Valahia's main base, an old USSR nuclear missile silo. The Valahia call this region Infern, Romanian for hell. Let's show them what real hell on earth is. The Valahia have already made a laundry list of impossible demands to the global community. The demands are backed by threats to nuke the US and Europe, but we can't give in to such tactics. We must take back the hostile facility before launch prep is completed, neutralizing the Valahia. Antera Squadron will enter the area before the ground forces, securing air supremacy. Soleimani and his men are probably here too.
Yep.
It'll be a
that was what I was hoping for.
I know you can win. Antera Squadron,
let's do this. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. To get in the mission where I could take down Soleimani and his men, because they'll serve for good practice for that final confrontation. And plus, they'll give me a little bit more experience with the MiG here. One thing I ought to do, real quick, is buy the special weapons that I have available for it. Buy special weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna need to buy these. They're gonna be helpful in that final battle. Also, I gotta make sure that it's tuned. Make sure I got all the tuning applied. Okay, yep, I do. Actually, I think I might want to remove that so that I have better mobility. But I still want to retain the Beetle armor, because there's only benefits with it. Alright, let's just do this. After this mission's complete, I might have to go downstairs and quick get myself a drink, because I don't have anything up here with me, so... yeah.
Antera Squadron, launch.
So I'll have to take a quick break for that.
Antares, we have visual. That's the underground missile silo. Secure it and prevent them from firing nukes. We'll put an end to Valahia's terrorism here and now.
Hostile air forces.
I forgot there was actual lightning in this level.
Do you copy? I have a message from Dumitris for the IUPF. We are in the final stage to fire a nuclear strike.
What? Why?
This isn't a warning. It's a final declaration, Colonel.
Nuclear missiles will soon be fired at North America and Europe.
I need
Don't
you.
have time to wait for your ground forces to arrive. The perfect situation. Now, Antares, it's time to fight. Let's see if you have what it takes to become a hero.
Well, let me take down these Grippins first. Let that Ace Combat 2 music kick in. I'm gonna have fun tearing you down now that it's an even fight.
Barkalex Squadron, we're taking the Scorpion down today. Get into formation. It's over, Antares.
That's what you think.
Let your guard down, and you won't last a second at these guys. And Harry, you met Alighieri, right?
Yeah,
This whole conflict is a joke, man. It's all staged by that crazy ass.
you don't say.
War in control. I'm pointless conflict that just makes money for him.
He called it the Golden Axe Plan.
Yeah, and we're about to bring the hammer down on it. Alright, where are you suckers going? Get back here, we're not done yet. I gotta target
Join
Suleiman.
us all. Go.
Enemy missile approaching.
Oh, now that's some BS maneuvering there.
That's why the IUCS is mainly comprised of DMCs. Alighieri has signed it off.
It's all a farce. And that's why we switched to a better paying sponsor.
That's right. But I hear you guys fight for fight for peace. We got a true hero here.
You bastards.
That's how
Traitors!
Too bad.
I need to get a... We're in the same aircraft. I should be able to get a clean lock on you. Neither can you. Get back here. Man, how did I have an easier time using the F-18 in this mission? Stop with the illegal maneuvers. Got him!
All ready to go. Can't believe he felt like that.
All right, Antares. Now finish off the rest of them.
I can't
Gladly.
believe the captain got shut down.
Really was.
Are you shooting? Julia, watch your mouth.
Enough. We still need to take down Antares.
Shut up. Can't you see we just lost our captain?
Antares, the loss of their commander has thrown them off balance. Finish them off.
Gladly. Well, that was close. Gotcha! You don't say.
You gotta be kidding me.
Got Kiriakov?
Two bandits remaining.
Wrong.
One bandit remaining.
Alright, Aruma. You put up a good fight.
Are you shooting at me?
Yes, I
Your
am.
work is highly appreciated. All
Gotta
bandits
shoot down that ace.
destroyed.
Come on.
Good work, Antares. This must have been difficult for you. But what's this Golden Axe plan all about?
Sir, we're running low on time before they launch the nuke.
That's right. Our work here isn't finished. Antares, things are already moving ahead. We can't afford to wait for the ground forces. You must fly into the missile silo and stop the nuclear launch. I know it sounds crazy, but it's our only option.
Alright, there we go.
It's in
That
your hands now.
the dollar store ace is down. I had to make sure I shot him down because I'm pretty sure I get an extra part for
Cleared
doing
out all
so.
ground forces. We're going into the fortress to destroy their facilities. central control hub. Good luck.
Don't worry, Buford. All I need right now is skill.
Proceed directly to the deepest part of the silo and destroy the missile control center. You can destroy that wall. Use your missiles. You're in Silo A. There's a passageway to the next silo ahead. Time until the missile launch has been added to your MPG.
Impressive that you would dare to fly through here, but you've heard of the Golden Axe plan by now. We are all players on someone else's stage.
That's Silo B. There's a passageway to the next silo ahead on the right. The width of the passageway isn't consistent throughout. Be careful.
I was starting to get disoriented there.
There's
Lost
no
where I was
need to
supposed to go.
panic yet. Keep your cool.
Our desire is real. If you want to stop us, come. However, you have little time left.
At Silo E, there's a passageway to the next silo on the right ahead. The control center should be up ahead.
Furthermore, destroying us will not stop their plan. The next stage is set. For America!
What? America? Destroy the...
Central control area down. Yeah, no. We're putting a stop to your plans. Whether here or in America. It's a miracle we flew out of there.
Destruction of enemy facilities confirmed. The Valahia should not be a military threat anymore. But in the process, we've uncovered their Golden Axe plan and its objectives. We must head to the U.S. to prevent this heinous plan from being executed.
And it shall be. Surprisingly, I've heard that...
Nuclear launch was averted and the Valahia wiped out. Great job, Antares Squadron. The Valahia leaders didn't try to escape. They died with their plan. Such ill-applied conviction. Now, with the Valahia threat eliminated, our duty as part of the IUPF is over. However, our work isn't done yet. We've also learned of the real threat, Golden Axe. And this plan is about to trigger further conflict in the U.S. As both an American citizen and a soldier manipulated by this plan, I'm driven to prevent it. As of right now, the M42 Squadron is leaving the IUPF and moving to stop the Golden Axe plan. Olivieri started the IUPF, and so informing them of our knowledge would mark us as targets. This will be our toughest mission yet. I won't force any of you, but I hope you'll join our cause.
Well, I already have. Alright, so we got AAM Jammer. Hopefully we can apply that to our...
The Valahia's betrayal sure had me shaking in my boots. But our boy Olivier
Hopefully I can apply that.
all under control.
And the gravy is that now there are fewer people who know about the Golden Axe plan. Less hands, more pie. If anything, he made us richer, right?
Oh, no, not yet. This is just pennies. I'm still expecting Mr. Olivieri to make us a lot more money.
Not if I put an end to your plans before that happens.
The squadron, led by a man named Burford, has found out the truth about the Golden Axe plan.
Is he from your old roost?
They are
Yeah, thanks to you,
righteous fools.
Suleimani. You let
They
us
will move
know.
to stop us from our next plan. What shall we do, Mr. Olivieri?
Why not do what you're hired to do? I give you the money and the ammunition. You do the rest. Just make sure you kill everyone that knows the plan. That'll be all. Mr. Soleimani.
Hey, it's your fault. You didn't shoot us down. If you shot us down, well, chances are we probably would have ejected and survived. But still. You probably should have kept your mouth shut if you didn't want us to know about the plan. Anyways, let's see if that part can be applied. Damn it, it can't be. How? Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's many parts available that can be applied to the aircraft that we currently have. Although, let's see what... Do we have any additional options available for aircraft? Ironically, looks like the flanker here is better suited for air-to-air combat than the MiG. Of course, the F-22 here is like king, but look at how much that costs. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford that. Not unless I grind a crap ton. I might, though. If things somehow don't work out, I might be tempted to try out the Typhoon. Alright. Let's just go in and do this thing. Of course, on normal.
This
How much
is
I
it.
struggled.
The final battle. Enemy forces are heading into San Francisco from the sea to the west. Fighters, bombers, and ships. The Golden Axe plan is willing to sacrifice the well-being of the city in favor of selfish profits. Our objective is to reach San Francisco and drive the hostile forces back. Failure is not an option. We're all counting on you, Antara Squadron. Under cover of the battle, ground forces will occupy Olivieri Life's underground data center. The Golden Axe plan has its hands in not only industrial and military interests, but political as well. Simply stopping them in San Francisco will not be enough. They'll just change their plans. By taking the data center, we can expose the details of their plans to the public. A fitting end. Antara Squadron, launch.
Actually, I have a bit of an idea right now. The F-18 has served me well. But I think I'm gonna have to sell it. Just as a backup. Let's see what... Oh, I got two different colors available. 3 different colors available for this thing. I think I'll stick with this sky camo that I have on it. Of course, it's gonna have eye accuracy and quick air-to-air missiles. And before I take off, guys, I'm gonna quick grab my drink, use the bathroom, because This is going to be a long one. Long, difficult, but we're going to do it. I'll be back in a moment. back at last. Taking a few quick breaths before we do this. All right. One last breath. And a drink. And we complete this at last.
Antares Squadron, launch.
And perfect timing.
Here they come, Antares Squad. Looks like they got a lot more left than we expected.
A lot of MiGs.
Evasive maneuvers.
And And there's Barkalak.
Aircraft are those?
We fight again. Antares!
Soleimani, is that you?
Varkaluk Squadron, this is it. We shall take down the Antares and prove we are the best.
I've shot you down once before. I can do it again. Albeit this time, I'm gonna do it a lot quicker.
Antares, we need to prevent casualties from breaking out in San Francisco. Hostiles have passed the Golden Gate Bridge and are heading inbound. Their predicted strike points have been added to your HUD. Take them down before they attack the city.
Also want to avoid flying in those red areas, because that's probably death if I fly into those. I see they backloaded all their power into those Barkalak fighters. Instead of, like, properly equipping everyone else.
We have enemy missiles.
Where? Where? That Aegis is firing them. Okay. I'm coming down. I'm taking care of that thing. So that thing's not dealt with. It's gonna shoot me down. Abandon those waters. Period.
Enemy bombers are attacking the city.
City's being bombed. Antares, dispose of the threat.
Shake them off.
Hostile bomber destroyed.
All power
Come on. Am I the only one here? Where are the reinforcements? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna turn myself into a one-man wrecking crew.
The hole's been breached. Abandon ship.
Enemy reinforcements sighted off the coast heading towards the bay.
Where are ours?
Bombers approaching city airspace.
Dive, 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 dive! Oh, almost flew into that ship. That had me nervous there for a second. Alright, I might as well just gun at it now.
No major casualties. Antares, remain calm and stay focused.
Hostile has been destroyed.
City's being bombed. Antares, dispose of the threat.
on target. Requesting backup.
Alright, I gotta take care of that bomber then. Then I'll take care of the rest of the ships. Because that's the only real threat here. Okay. Golden Axe must be making a lot of money, because B-2 Spirits are not cheap. They're like one of the few aircraft that cost $1 billion or so to own.
Oh my god, what's going on up there?
Enemy bomber reinforcements approaching.
Don't worry about it, miss.
Hostile has been destroyed. You sustained damage.
Yeah, I know. There ain't exactly much I can do about it right now. Except just fly and gun at these things when I can.
Lieutenant Colonel Burford, commander of Martinez Security, M42 Squadron.
This is Davis, Operation Commander of the 3rd Fleet. We're here to aid you in stopping the Golden Axe plan.
Thank goodness. Now we finally have Now we finally have our own backup.
Speak with you, Colonel Burford. My apologies for being late.
Not at all. All I did was write a simple letter to an old friend of mine. We appreciate your support. Antares, we have the 3rd Fleet support. Focus on the offensive.
It would be nice if we could see where they are.
Combat maneuvers. Bombers down. No reinforcements confirmed.
Good.
Time to take home the victory, Antares.
Stay calm, ma'am. Let the professionals do their thing.
Hostile has been destroyed.
It's just a few holes in the fuselage. Nothing to be concerned about.
Hostile has been destroyed.
Not entirely. Alright, Suleimani.
San Francisco is secure.
Where are ya?
Good work, Antares.
It's time for us to finish this.
We'll clean up any remaining hostiles.
Bogey acquired. Incoming at high velocity.
They're here.
Fun's over, Antares. Sorry, man. Try not to take it personally. No one can stop our captain now.
Try not to take it personally? Bro, this entire thing has become personal.
Squadron, commence attack.
Try not to take it personally. Bro, this entire thing just became personal.
Too fast for you, Antares? We're now the fastest in the sky. Benefits courtesy of the Golden Axe plan. Way too much overkill for hunting scorpions, though.
How can they maneuver so fast?
Antares, prioritize evasive maneuvers and look for a chance to strike.
Vargolex Squadron, formation Delta 4. It's time you lost those wings, Antares. Roger. Don't crash and burn yet. All ready to go.
I'm not gonna let that happen. It's too soon for that. Where's the one that's in front of me?
You're being targeted.
Yeah, I know.
Incoming attack. Evasive maneuvers.
That actually worked. Okay, so I got a little bit of advice for after I made that that Scorpion meme about how we're dealing with the most rage-inducing campaign in Ace Combat history. Someone gave me a little bit of advice and say, try flying low to the ground, because for some reason, Varkolak can't do shit to you down there. So, yeah, apparently that worked, because I went low and then went right up into Orima's grill. But I can't do this slow, so... I also don't want to go down there too fast, otherwise I'm gonna nosedive. Have a nice little incident of CFIT! Hell yeah, I'm shooting at you! Get back here!
Echo 9. Roger. The fun's just begun.
What are they doing?
For another strike.
You just trying to fire at the ground? What are you gonna get from that?
Regroup for another strike.
Unless those are like shockwave missiles, which I don't want to deal with those. Oh, great. That one went right up into me. Gonna fly low. Can't eject shit to me now, can you? That was close. I almost got hit.
You're nothing more than a bag of money to me.
Alright, who's gonna be next?
Antares, their formations are strong, but you've proven yourself better. Keep your cool and learn their patterns. Find an opening during their attacks and strike back.
Romeo 2. Roger.
Enemy missile approaching.
Get ready. Regroup for another strike.
Yeah, keep shooting at the ground, like that's gonna help.
You're not gonna hit me.
I just did!
Great job. Your work is highly
But a
appreciated.
is better off dead than alive.
What, history has no need for living heroes, just dead ones? Is that what that is?
Let's settle this, Antares. The fun's just begun.
Spoilers. Alright. Going low again. I might be doing a bit of buzzing right now, which wouldn't be legal under most circumstances, but let's be real, those kinds of rules wouldn't matter in war. Where are you two going? Flying into the sun?
Enemy missile approaching.
Almost collided with me.
Regroup for another strike.
Zerk right now.
I've got a great view back here, Antares.
Oh no, that hit me!
Looking good out there.
You don't say.
All other bandits down.
Saimani, you won't win this battle. Withdraw from this scheme while you still can.
This so-called plan means nothing to me. I only wish to shoot you down, Antares. You see, I was sold out by my parents and was trained to kill as a child soldier. The more I killed, the more I earned. The stronger the foe, the better the money. You're no different, Antares. Your wings are a token of your previous victories. Now, Antares, it's the moment of truth.
Locked on target.
It's time to decide who flies and who falls from grace.
Missile intercepted before impact.
Why aren't I getting...
Machine gun mounted on the rear, acting as an active defense mechanism.
Why aren't I getting a machine gun indicator? Why am I not getting that indicator?
Resist me if you can, Antares.
That was a direct hit. Locked on target.
Got him. Just gotta keep firing the gun. His fighter's just too quick. But I got power on my side.
Give me all you got. Time to switch from defense to offense.
Thanks for the stall alert there. That didn't really mean much though. Alright. I'm actually gonna do the getting low technique again. See if you can do anything for me to me down here, Suleimani. I see you there. Your guitar. Look at you and your guitar your guitar ass shaped spider. You can't beat me. You can't beat me in this thing. I'm not gonna allow it.
You're being targeted.
Maybe so. But clearly the terrain is confusing his targeting. Get that guitar-ass shaped fighter back here.
That was a direct hit. Hostile defenses are down.
That's right, Antares. I have no need for this system. Give me all you've got.
That was a direct hit.
Oh my goodness. Look at him!
Attack did not make contact.
I have high accuracy missiles equipped as well. Alright. Gotta alleviate some pressure right now. Go low. Not too low though!
I've got a great view back here, Antares.
Watch your six.
You're nothing more than a bag of money to me.
Start playing defense soon. That was close.
You're nothing more than a bag of money to me. I've got a great view back here, Antares. Wonderful. Now this is fun.
Illegal! Illegal maneuvers, I tell you. Alright. Gonna try diving again.
Let's settle this, Antares.
See if I can get him to waste a few more missiles.
You're nothing more than a bag of money to me.
You're being targeted.
I know.
I've got a great view back here, Antares.
It just slid right past me.
Let's settle this, Antares. Wonderful. Now this is fun.
Didn't get a single hit on him.
I'm having so much fun. everything you've got. I will defeat you, and I will reap the benefits. With that money, I will be complete.
Final phase.
Armament 2 is running low on ammunition.
Look at him. Look at him! Alright, I don't want to fly into the bridge. That'd be very, very bad.
Incoming attack! Evasive maneuvers!
I'm right on top of you.
You're being targeted. Enemy missile approaching.
My heart is legitimately racing right now.
Enemy missile approaching.
Now I'm out of QAMs.
Attack did not make contact.
I've got a great view back here, Antares. You're nothing more than a bag of money to me.
Enemy missile approaching.
What are you fighting for besides money? Or is that all?
Watch your six. Enemy missile approaching.
Man, if only I had the PW Mark 1, maybe this would be an even fight then. But alas. Show's over! Show's over, Suleimani!
Terrace, you truly are the pride of Martinez.
Colonel, receiving transmission from ground forces.
But it's not over.
We're approaching enemy HQ. They're
We still have Olivieri to finish off.
Roger, we'll go knock on their door. Antares, this is your final mission. Infiltrate Olivieri HQ and break into their underground data center. It's time to end this.
By knock on their door, you mean knock it down, right? FBI open up style?
Target building is between Market Street to South Beach. Dogbear approaching target. Use their position as guidance.
We've lowered your lock-on range to minimize surrounding impact. Infiltrate the building and destroy the entrance wall, then make your way out from the other end. You'll only have a split second to act. Good luck.
Too late. I just did. Finally, we beat it! Yes! Oh, man. And this time on the first attempt. Oh, man. If you're struggling with this, fly low. That's how you get Suleimani off your ass.
It's all over. Our work here is done. Let's go home, Antares.
Man, I was gonna get a screenshot there, but I was a bit too slow. Oh, man. That's so satisfying that we finally beat it!
we successfully prevented the attack on San Francisco and seized the data center. Analysis of the data thus obtained should allow the entire Golden Axe plan to be exposed and dismantled. It's not just our country, it's worldwide, and it will take time for peace to be fully restored. I'm proud to have seen you mature through this ordeal. Without you, their plan might have succeeded. Thank you, Antares.
I think you mean scorpions. But either way, glad to have finally beaten this. It might have taken a while, but it was satisfying to finally get that done.
The chaos caused by the militant Valahia and the Golden Axe plan has become our first experience of war instigated by a major corporation.
Olivieri worked with sympathizers in other industries to create conflict to save his company from impending bankruptcy. People's fear toward the enemy of the world fueled the demand for insurance, allowing him to turn a massive profit through private war damage insurance in the U.S., an insurance model that no normal insurance company would ever consider.
But then the Valahia betrayed him, and his plan was thrown into turmoil.
That certainly must have shaken Olivieri, at least for a moment. The dogs he thought he could control with the leash of money turned out to be wolves, still clinging to a fantasy of the old world order. However, he evaded risk by selling off his massively successful war damage insurance business to another company. So, once the Valahia were removed, he instigated an attack on American soil himself. The company he sold the business to would have been forced to honor massive claims to insurance holders. His plan was to offer funds in exchange for gaining control of these companies. If this had succeeded, the world's insurance industry would have been in the palm of Olivieri's hand.
Thank you for that analysis. So that was the story of Andre Olivieri, the instigator and mastermind of the crisis. Unwilling to accept the loss of his company, his life's work, and driven by desperation, Olivieri masterminded and executed this terrifying plan. Luckily for the world, a brave group of heroic individuals uncovered Olivieri's plan and succeeded in putting an end to it. All we know is that they are PMC pilots, but no matter who they really are, it is thanks to their bravery that Olivieri's plot was foiled, and the world has once again found peace and order. No doubt the world sends out its collective thanks. Let's hope they continue to patrol our skies.
One final flight. Beautiful. It's too bad that we didn't get the Su-37 in our playthrough. And in fact, I did a little bit of research. You apparently get it on your second playthrough for completing like one of the specific missions.
Never far away, though he's always on the road. Yeah, like he's got no home. I can feel him here, like he's standing right beside me. Yeah, he's always in my heart. Can you tell the way our humble home impressed a silence?
goodness, I can't believe this. CC, for some reason YouTube chat didn't load for me, but now that I see your comments, again, I appreciate it. GG indeed. Yeah, it's weird sometimes, like, live chat doesn't show sometimes. I don't know how many attempts I took last time. Felt like 1,000. 500,000. But now we finally did it. Man, to think that it was this difficult on normal mode. Imagine how it's gonna be on Ace difficulty. Cinematics are now available. BGM is now available, and Metal Swift Hunter has been unlocked. Let's see. Is there anything else? It doesn't look like it. So it is finally done. I'm just gonna take that in for a little while. Now, this may be the end of the stream, guys, but it is not the end of my stream day. I will be coming back later, again, to do some VOOP chat with some other VTubers, so hopefully y'all could catch that. As for what's next on the Ace Combat list, I said it'd be Ace Combat 4 last time, but then I decided to do this. The next playthrough will most certainly be Ace Combat 4. I just decided to take a little side detour and play this game, because I wasn't exactly sure where to fit it in the playthrough list, because, you know, it's one of the few that takes place in the real world, not Strange Reel. And in terms of the Strange Reel titles, I wanted to somewhat go in chronological order. So yeah, after Ace Combat 2, Ace Combat 4 is what happens. So hopefully y'all can catch that in all future streams. And again, I will be back for some VOOP chat later, so hopefully y'all could catch that. Till next time, cadets. Take care, best of luck in your future endeavors. Until next time, farewell.